We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Mike Soroka is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man, Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Freeman is there for it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hey! 2-2. Acuna, the runner at second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Popped him up. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Garver.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Matt Beatty waits on deck. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
So digging in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a sinker. Called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit hard but foul. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. To third. Glove by Turner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Gavin Lux, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike 1.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Johan Camargo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
The pitcher, Mike Soroka.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Soroka. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. At the plate, Mitch Garver hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's set. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The relay, And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Dero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Comes set with the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top 2-0. Digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fouls this one off. And the pitch on 2-1, fouled off. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Into the box, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. you shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
2-2 now.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Nick Markakis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Into the box, Mitch Garver. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mitch Garver.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0.
Ball. Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Here's Jock Peterson now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play. Now the 2-0.
Outside, that's ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Matt Beatty. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Acuna digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Garver. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The batter, number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Beatty in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
That's exactly
number 5.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
None out, runners at first and second. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. He spoils another one and will do it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. 1 run scores. And that's through for a hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Row. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Max Fried is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Fried.
So stepping in, Mitch Garver. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 3-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna on the warning track. He makes the catch. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's Corey Seager. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Could take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3 runs already home here. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now. Ozzie Albies would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Kershaw comes set. 3-1 pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ross Stripling trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ross Stripling.
Freddie Freeman will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves 4. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Matt Beatty. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Gavin Lux. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
In there. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Acuna going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now back.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Here's a pop-up now, behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Pedro Baez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. One out, one on in a one-run game. Two and one. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Johan Camargo. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Adam Duvall is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 23, Adam.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 35. Cody
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he popped him up. Camargo ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So striding in, Corey Seager trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. One and one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Dodgers leave 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 74.
Tyler Flowers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tyler Flowers.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Flowers is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Next count, 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Three and one, here it is. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
So far on the year, Freeman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Bellinger is there. Let's see if they test it.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Final strike for the Braves. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.